Hello, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome new members. This video is going to give you an orientation to the online resources that are available to Toastmaster members. I'm going to be looking at 3 websites that you might find helpful. Toastmasters.org, that's the Toastmasters International website. District 28 has d28toastmasters.org. And then there's our club websites, which I'm going to focus on my Innovative Orders Club website, but I actually belong to Metro Masters as well. And I'll just show you a couple other ones just for the sake of orientation. So let's start first with the Toastmasters.org website. So I made the resolution a little bigger. Hopefully you can see this clearly. When you log in, of course, the first time you log in, you'll have to use your same email that you used on your application when you joined Toastmasters, and then you'll have to establish your password with a Create My Password link. Well, once you're there, you'll arrive at this welcoming homepage when you log into Toastmasters.org. In my other orientation video, we looked at the education program, but today we're going to look at resources and the magazine tab. So in the resources, that page takes you to an overview, public speaking, and a few other tabs that we'll talk about. So in the overview, the number 1 is the resource library. In this resource library, you have an option of downloading so many things, all kinds of publications, forms, scripts, brochures, promotional items. So let's just take a quick look. By the way, Toastmasters website is notoriously slow running. So let's say in English, I want to search for let's say a flyer. It will give me various flyers, that online prospect flyer, a flyer that I can use to, get online prospects more information, get them to join. If I know specifically what I want to look for, let's say a timer form. It will give me a download so that there's the timers toolkit, for instance. It will have a script for the things that the timer should say when they're introducing their report, and a form that they can use to fill out how long each person took to do their part of the meeting. So there's so much information available on that main resources tile. Video library, there are some helpful videos, but I'm going to be honest with you. If I want to see a video about something with Toastmasters, I usually go search for it on YouTube, because there are many, many more videos available from clubs that upload information than there are the limited number of videos provided by Toastmasters.org. Podcast, similar situation. There are some great podcasts here, but I find that going to YouTube, I can find even more podcasts. Brand portal, that's something that I've used. You can download Toastmaster logos, stationery. You can find out what is the official fonts that are used when in a Toastmasters publication. Anything that you want to put together yourself using those pieces, you'll find it here on the brand portal. Public speaking tips. That's a really nice web page with links to various types of public speaking events that people have, like accepting awards, eulogies, icebreakers, introducing a speaker, etc. So come here if you need some really quick tips on how to do those kind of speeches. Online meetings, my 2 clubs that I belong to both only meet online. So that has a lot of helpful things, like, for instance, virtual backgrounds that are Toastmaster branded. and also the red, yellow, green backgrounds that we use for timing. Speech contests, if you click on the speech contests, it will give you all the information that you need, like the rule books, the frequently asked questions, all the forms that you need to fill out, etc. So those are the things available under the resources tab. Let's look at the magazine tab. I really like Toastmaster magazine. Toastmaster magazine used to be sent out in a print format, but now it's just online. There are a lot of articles, not only by professional speakers, but also just by regular Toastmasters or high-achieving Toastmasters. They cover a variety of subjects. And you know, why reinvent the wheel? Look on Toastmaster magazine, and you can find people who've been in your situation before or have ideas that you never thought of. It's a very helpful resource, so I do recommend it. Those are the main reasons why I would go for resources to toastmasters.org. But let's now look at the Toastmasters District 28 website. As you know, we belong to our clubs, but those clubs will be under the auspices of an area. So maybe 3 or 4 clubs will be in an area. And then 3 or 4 areas will be within a division, and the divisions will all be under the district. Now, the district that we belong to is District 28. Let me share that screen. Here we go. On the District 28 homepage will be general announcements for upcoming events and things that are planned, speech, etc. The 2 things I usually go to for the District 28 website are the events and the Connect. Under events, you'll see all the events that are upcoming, and that would include training events, contests, conferences, open houses, any special events that are coming up. Like right now we're in contest season, so we see all the division contests are listed here. And here's the conference information. So for each one of these events, if you click Find Out More, it will tell you if you have to register for the event or if it's just open invitation. There might be a Zoom link or some other online link that you can use. Any materials that you need to download that will be listed there. Here's an event that's in person, so it shows you the map. Very useful. Within the resources, you can look at other things like information on elections. They have evaluation forms. Those are the same evaluation forms you can find on the educational materials on the toastmasters.org website. Here's the Speaking Bureau. The Speakers Bureau was something that we developed within District 28. It went silent for a couple of years during COVID, but it's back on top now. So if you want to be a member of the Speakers Bureau or you want a Speakers Bureau person to come to your event, you can come here and get that information. Now let's look at the Connect. On the Connect, there's the district directory. I like the district directory because it gives me the names and contact information for all the district officers at the district level. Underneath of that, it gives me the contact information for every division and area director. So of course, if I have an issue and I need some help, I'm going to go to my own area director and my own division director first. But it's good to have these other people's contact information because most of these people have been longtime Toastmasters. They are just so knowledgeable and helpful. So anything that you need, if you're curious how to put on, let's say you're going to put on a special event or a special educational event, you'll find somebody here who can help you do that. Underneath of the contacts tab, let me get back there. There's also the newsletter. If you have not already done so, you can sign up for the district newsletter by giving your email and your name and club information. And twice a month, I believe it's on the first and third Wednesday, you'll get an email that's entitled The Bridge. It will have all the information of everything that's going on that's been announced to the district. I like the D28 website. It just keeps me apprised of things that are going on that I might attend or be interested in going to. Also, things that I might want to make announcements at my club meeting. Now let's look at the club website. Now there is, they call it the Free Toast Host, which is a hosting website. Most Toastmasters clubs will host their free website by using Free Toast Host. Let me show you some quick examples. You'll notice that the Free Toast Host websites all have a similar look and feel. Here's one for Troy Toastmasters. Here's Canton Communicators. You notice they have the similar layout. Here's Oak Park Toastmasters. We put a little extra effort into the MetroMasters and Innovative Orators website. So here's the MetroMasters website. And here's the Innovative Orators website. I'm going to use this as my primary example. As a member of this club, you can log in, and your number one reason for logging in is to go to the meeting agendas. Now the general public can come to this website too, and they'll see anything that's in this main menu area or in this main page area in both Innovative Orators and MetroMasters. Within this area, we have information on how to attend a meeting and how to get contacts for the club, email, phone numbers, etc. But as a member, you want to log in. Again, use your same email that you used as a Toastmaster member for Toastmasters.org. And the first time, you'll have to establish a password. But once you've done that, let's look at the agendas. Not every club uses their website to manage their agendas, but I'm telling you, if you don't, it's so easy and useful. You'll want to do it too. So here's the agenda for the next upcoming meeting, which happens to be March 19th. And you can see we have all the roles listed out. We set up this agenda so that we selected what roles and events we wanted on the agenda and how long we want each one of them to last. And then the members can come to this agenda and sign up for roles. It's very nice. Let's look here. I've got Jeremy has signed up to be speaker 1. He's able to not only sign up, but give the title, give the introduction to his speech, which, by the way, all Toastmasters should write their own speech introductions. It's so much more helpful and polite to the Master of Ceremonies if you do that. And by saying that this is from the Writing a Speech with a Purpose, level 1 of his Pathways Presentation Mastery, then that makes the evaluation form also attached to the agenda so that his evaluator can easily download that. So you can see that all these roles have been filled up. And for those people who have uploaded their picture into the website, there we go, the picture's on display. Once the agenda is filled out, you can print it or save it to your computer. I like to save it as a PDF. So that brings up, I can actually print it off to my laser printer, but I like to save it in the format of a PDF. I like to do that because then later when I'm ready to email that agenda, I can email it as a PDF, just attach it to the email. It's a PDF format is so easy for anyone to open and print. It's just laid out very nicely. If you instead print it, the format is pretty good if you want to print it to your own printer. But if you click on the email icon here to email the agenda out, I don't like the format that it creates. It's all in stream within the email. It's a little bit harder to work with. I like the PDF. So this meeting agenda is all filled out. Let's just go up to a future meeting. And now that I've gone to a future meeting, nobody has signed up for any role in that meeting. So you as a member, you can go to a future meeting and you can sign up for a role that you want to fill. Or if you have privileges to do this as an officer, you can click the edit button. And then as an officer, you can sign other people up to a role. So if somebody from my club has said, I want to be Table Topics Master on this date, I can come here to Table Topics Master and assign anybody in the club up to that role for that date. Always save whatever you've done, because if you close without saving, it will not be saved. So that's the main items that I do on the website, the club website. I hope you found this information useful. Between the Toastmasters.org, the D28 Toastmasters.org, and the actual club website, again, that it's going to be the club name .toastmastersclubs with an S.org. Between those three websites, you should find a lot of information that will be very helpful for you as a member. And if you have any questions, one thing I love about Toastmasters is everybody who's in the club, we're all here for self-improvement, for improving our communication and leadership skills. So we're here to help each other. So don't feel in any way hesitant to ask any member for help with those things. If they don't know the answer, then together you can find somebody who does. Hope this was helpful. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or any officer.